8 ways to break the trauma bonds with a narcissist. Narcissists entrap us with false bonds masquerading as love. Their psychological chains seem unbreakable, even as they tighten. How can we reclaim our freedom when someone has our heart hostage? Recovery is possible, but it requires recognizing narcissistic manipulation tactics and taking decisive action. In this video, I'll provide a roadmap to help you break trauma bonds, keeping you stuck in relationships with narcissists. You'll learn how to spot and counter their manipulation, heal attachment wounds, and ultimately detach from their destructive grasp. There is hope. Let's begin the journey together. What are narcissistic trauma bonds? Trauma bonding refers to unhealthy emotional dependency between abuse victims and abusers. Like hostages bonding with captors, it compels victims to cling to toxic people. Narcissists manufacture these links through manipulation. Love bombing with excessive flattery and gifts dupes victims initially. Hot and cold cycles of affection keep victims off balance, trying to win approval. Isolation from outside support forces dependence on the narcissist. Intermittent abuse followed by apologies and hollow promises fosters trauma bonding. This conditions victims to mistake crumbs of kindness for actual love and loyalty. The resulting attachment chains them psychologically, despite harm. Let's explore how to break free. As this video covers the troubling lies and manipulation narcissistic partners employ around finances, I want to note an important point. If you have chosen to leave a relationship and go no contact with a narcissistic partner, the video in the description below titled, "When you go no contact, the narcissist does this every day and why?" can provide guidance on setting boundaries and finding strategies for this difficult transition. While no contact is often necessary for self-protection, even if you remain in contact, implementing structured expectations for respectful discussion of finances and other matters can at least improve the dynamic. Knowledge of their typical tactics allows you to recognize and respond to manipulation calmly yet firmly. You deserve to be heard and participate equally in financial decisions affecting your life. With the right tools, you can advocate your needs while managing the relationship. Feel empowered to create the healthiest situation possible. Now let's start with how to break the trauma bonds with a narcissist. 1. Recognize narcissistic tactics. The first step is acknowledging you're dealing with calculated, agenda-driven tactics, not normal relationship issues. Narcissists employ these strategies deliberately. Flattery. Excessive praise and admiration seems genuine initially, but real love doesn't disappear overnight. Future faking. Grand promises give false hope the narcissist never intends to fulfill. Gaslighting. Your perceptions are denied, and you're told you're unstable or too sensitive. Triangulation. The narcissist stirs up drama between you and others to control. Once you identify manipulation, you can disengage emotionally instead of taking the bait. What seems like love is actually manipulation. 2. Uncouple your worth from their opinions. A lifetime of narcissistic messaging trains us to seek validation externally and silence our inner selves. Their conditioning equates self-worth with pleasing the narcissist. Break this training by getting reacquainted with your core self, your passions, values, dreams. What resonates as your truth, not what you've been told. Allow no one else's metrics to define your worth. You are inherently precious. Rest in this knowledge as your compass going forward. 3. Establish emotional and physical boundaries. Abusers see boundaries as annoyances to disregard, but boundaries are indispensable for safety and selfhood. Start small, saying no to unreasonable demands. Be consistent, not conditional. Respect your own boundaries and require the same. Emotional and physical space provides perspective. Distance yourself when interactions become toxic. Listen within instead of reacting without. Healthy relationships involve mutual care for boundaries. You teach others how you expect to be treated, beginning with yourself. 4. Release feelings of guilt and obligation. Narcissists weaponize guilt and obligation to retain control. You owe them nothing, yet they make you feel bound against all reason. Release misplaced guilt through radical self-forgiveness. You're not responsible for their emotions or actions. Their choices reveal their dysfunction, not your worth. Obligation is replaced with discernment. Ask, is this relationship healthy for me right now? Base decisions on reality, not conditioning pretending to be duty. Freedom emerges as you trust your inner guidance. Their manipulations lose power once you stop condemning yourself. 5. Cultivate relationships beyond the narcissist. Abusers try to isolate victims, demanding exclusivity. Resist by nurturing community and connection with others. Share your experiences with trusted friends. Their empathy validates your reality. Expanding your circle reduces dependency on your abuser for support. Joy is found in relationships where you can be authentic, not constantly managing others' emotions. You deserve to be heard, accepted, and embraced. 6. Establish structured contact or no contact. Limiting contact helps break trauma bonding. Slowly increase time between interactions or make them structured and activity-based. For some, no contact is the only path to prevent further harm. But for others, like co-parents, structured contact may be unavoidable. In any case, establish firm boundaries around what's acceptable. Be prepared to end interactions that become abusive. Prioritize your well-being. 7. Address your attachment wounds. Unresolved attachment trauma compels us to recreate painful relationships. Work with a skilled therapist to identify and heal these wounds. Build a secure sense of self, belonging, and empowerment. Learn to self-validate rather than seeking external approval. Cultivate healthy connections. Your past needn't define your future. Secure attachment provides the antidote to trauma bonds. 8. Be gentle with yourself. Recovery from abuse requires compassion. Frustration is normal, but avoid blaming yourself. This is a journey. Celebrate small wins. Savor activities that nurture your spirit. Time in nature, hobbies, loving friends. You'll build strength to continue healing. Each step forward loosens the trauma bond's grip. Have faith you'll look back one day amazed at how far you've come. For now, just focus on the next right step for you. Breaking enmeshed bonds formed through manipulation is challenging. But little by little, you can regain freedom and flourishing. You deserve to be cherished for who you are by people who honor your light. I hope this breakdown of how to break trauma bonds with narcissists has empowered you to release any misplaced guilt and focus on your own healing journey. If you're already on the path of healing, be sure to monitor your self-talk and check out this video, Recovering from Narcissistic Trauma. Soothing sleep affirmations for self-care. The link is in the description below. Be sure to monitor negative self-talk and seek support through resources like therapy, online groups, and videos on recovering from narcissistic abuse. Please like, subscribe, and donate if you're able to support exposing narcissists' covert emotional manipulation. Together we can heal, prevent further victimization, and raise awareness. The power rests firmly in your hands. Know the signs, trust your instincts, and refuse to surrender your spirit. You deserve to be seen, heard, and cherished by those worthy of access to your light. I believe in you. Stay strong and keep shining.